Andy Robertson to Spurs is a here we go from Fabrizio Romano. And what a great signing it's already showing to be in terms of De Zerbi's rebuilding process and surgery that is getting this squad put together in all the right shapes and sizes. Now, obviously, Robertson comes in 31 years of age, probably one of the best left backs, if not the best left back in the last 10 years in the league. Obviously, he's gotten older now with the likes of Simicast coming through. He obviously was pushing Robertson under Jurgen Klopp, and with the signing of Kirkes that Liverpool made last season as well, kind of, the writing was really on the wall that this season would have been Robertson's last season as well. That being said, he's going to be a free transfer, so Spurs don't have to shell out a transfer fee, but the fee that they will have to pay is his wages. Now, I do probably imagine Robertson will be a high earner at the club, which is part of the process of Spurs, I suppose, really, trying to bring in quality players who have that leadership characteristic in them and that, I suppose, are professional enough to be around the squad and be around such a young squad. And Spurs have that. Spurs have, we looked at this year alone with all our injuries to our more senior players. We were relying so heavily on the youngsters like Archie Gray, your Papa Matasar, your Bergval, Souza obviously, but he's probably going to be going out on loan this window, with the likes of Andy Robertson coming in at left back. Now, do I think it's a good signing? Back when we were in January and the rumour was flying that Robertson was going to join us, I made a video saying that, yeah, I think it'll be a quality signing. I think it'll be great in terms of having, like I said, that it more off the pitch stuff than on the pitch. Off the pitch, like Robertson brings, wealth of Premier League experience. He's a winner. He's a clear champion. And with everything he won with Liverpool, and he seems to be, like, from any interviews, such a grounded kind of individual and good person. Now, that is huge for us, where we have some absolute boneheads at the club who, if De Zerbi has any sense, and I do think he absolutely does, he will be trying to get rid of most of them. But yeah, so is it a good sign for Spurs? Absolutely. I really do think it is. He'll help push Udogie and, make even, I would nearly be starting Robertson ahead over Udogie, especially that, Udogie has really not kicked on since coming back from his injury last time. But yeah, so I do think it's a really good signing from Spurs. I think it's shrewd. I think it's good business. And I hope that this is the start then of a really good window where Spurs are buying smart, buying literally square pegs, square holes, by the circles for the circles. We needed a left back. We've got a proven winner. We've got a left back who's Premier League experience, 31. He can push Udogie. He can also be a good mentor for the likes of Souza coming through as well. And in maybe 2-3 years' time, then Robertson can leave the club and will be in a much better place than when he joined. So yeah, overall, I think if we get this done we've gotten it done now over the line, all but just to see him actually holding the Spurs shirt, I think it's a great start to what will hopefully be a good transfer window. But it's Spurs, and if it's anything like the season we just put down, it definitely is not going to meet our fans' expectations.